Hi, it's Lisa Wilson with the Raw Food Institute bringing you your 2-minute health tip of the day. So I'm sitting on my patio enjoying the sunshine, and I want to talk about sunscreens because you're supposed to slather up in chemical sunscreens, right? I mean, the sun is awful, right? Well, that's what we've been told for years, but we have to kind of undo some of that because it's not necessarily true. In fact, vitamin D is essential and critical for maintaining health. But let's talk a little bit about the sunscreen. We don't want to burn. And you have to increase your tolerance to the sun as the season goes on. So in the beginning of the season, we do use sunscreens in our house. This is a brand that I happen to like. It's called Badger, and it was endorsed by the Holistic Women's Working Group. And it's got ingredients that I like. For example, the first ingredient is olive oil. The second ingredient is beeswax. You want to be able to read the ingredients in your sunscreen. It makes me absolutely want to cry and grab the bottle out of these moms' hand as they're like slathering their kids in these chemical sunscreens. What happens? It's not the sun that causes the cancer. It's not. Talk to any holistic doctor. But when the sun interacts with chemicals in your body, because you've eaten chemicals and sugars, or chemicals in your sunscreen, it's that interaction that actually causes all of the skin damage. So when you are protecting your sun or your skin from burning early in the season, you want to pick brands with products that you can actually read. Some people actually put coconut oil on their skin. I know it sounds so counterintuitive, but it actually protects you from sun damage, from some of the harmful rays. And frankly, most of the doctors I work with are more concerned about the chemicals in the pool, the chlorine, than they are about the sun. Way more concerned about that. So they'll ask us to put a thin layer of coconut oil on our skin before we actually hop into the pool, and that protects your skin from the chlorine. And then I want to show you this recovery. This is something I picked up at Whole Foods. It's called Solar Recovery, and it feels just great after you've spent a day playing in the sun to put on your body. Let me read you the ingredients. Filtered water, vitamin E, calendula, lavender, sesame oil, geranium, Roman chamomile, sandalwood, and French seaweed extract. Did you see that there were no chemicals that I was stumbling to read? There was nothing in here that I didn't recognize as food. That's what we want to do. We want to put food on our body because it actually nourishes us. The average person leaves the house in the morning the average woman after putting 500 chemicals on her body between her shaving creams, her shampoos, her makeup, her underarm deodorant, and this is just a toxic assault on the body. So we want to move to things that we can read, that are actually going to give us something, that are going to nourish our skin and encourage health. I hope that you've enjoyed that 2-minute health tip of the day. I will see you next time.